Hello, welcome to Easton Press Unboxing, where I actually removed the address label and took the tape with it. But this is a fun one from an author who passed away almost 10 years ago. I'm just incredibly amazed that this edition was offered again. Well, you just saw the title. It's I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou. She passed back in 2014, and just like Barry Hoffman, Easton Press decided to pull a gauntlet press, and must have found some old copies of I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. But not only are they just old copies, they are signed. Look at that. I mean, when given the chance to own a signed copy of any book, it's always a special thing, especially when it's an author who is no longer with us. But for this, look at that, signed back in 2006, to get an opportunity to own I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, it's just too cool to pass up. So, for those unfamiliar with it, this is the, well, I don't know if it was her first memoir. It's part of the signed modern classics line. I know it was the first of 7, where Maya Angelou writes about her life. The back page is stuck together there. And it kind of tells a story of her as a young girl being sent down to, oh my God, was it Mississippi or Alabama? Or Arkansas, apparently. The answer was neither. The answer was Arkansas. Stamps to live with a grandmother. And it kind of carries on through her life up until she's 17, I believe, at the end, including her first child, which she has at the age of 16. I mean, it's a story of kind of discovering who you are. It's just of how race and those around you and the world around you shapes you. And yeah, it's a very, very famous memoir by Maya Angelou. And wow, now I have a signed copy, courtesy of Easton Press. They actually found a bunch of old books. A lot of them are unsigned. A lot are like their greatest novels of the 21st century. When I say 21st century, I mean 20th century. I'm like, wait a minute. Greatest novels of the 20th century, like they have One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, which is unsigned, but it's still a great novel that you can own in Easton Press format. And they also, as I was waiting for this one to come in, did another one by a science fiction author, which is no longer available. It's sold out, so I'm going to keep an air of mystery there, but feel free to please like and subscribe to watch that unboxing. I'm very excited about that one. And then you get stuff like this. If you're not familiar with Easton Press, they're kind of like a fancy trade edition. All their books are bound in genuine leather, like so. They all have the hubbed spine, which is an aesthetic choice. They all have the gilded page edges, but they all have a different design to them. I mean, it's pretty much the same book, same style, same points that they keep hitting, but you'll have a different style to it. Some will be signed by various authors. Neil Gaiman, for example, has a lot of signed books through Easton Press. Several of which are still available online. Anansi Boys and Fragile Things, or Fragile Things, if you want to say it that way. And they do have a lot of subscription series. As I mentioned, this one was part of their signed modern classics. You can still subscribe to signed modern classics. You're probably not going to get this title, because I imagine this title was used quite some time ago, but you get a lot of great books that way. I am not subscribed to that. I have, on occasion, subscribed to it, because sometimes they offer great deals, and they'll say, hey, if you subscribe to this, you get the first title for like 60% off. And always look out for those, because you can just immediately, it's a life hack, you can immediately cancel the subscription. So you can get a copy of Fight Club, signed by Chuck Palahniuk, for like $30 in a nice Easton Press edition, and then you just cancel the subscription afterwards. Or masterpieces of science fiction, you can net a cheap copy of Dune that way. But check out eastonpress.com. They have a lot of great titles. Like I said, it's kind of the same style for each of them, so stylistically, it's not going to be the fanciest books out there, but they look nice, they look neat, and sometimes you get some great deals especially on signed books from our authors who are no longer with us as of like a decade ago. So yeah, check out eastonpress.com. Please consider liking and subscribing, and we'll see you around next time.